Hey everyone, Mr. Sujano here, your source for gaming, tech, emulation, and open source news. Let's get started. Alright, to kick things off, we're talking about MAME, where MAME stands for Subscribe to Mr. Sujano, or Multiple Arcade Machine Emulator, depending on how you wanted to interpret that. Anyways, another month, another big MAME update. And at the time of filming, version 0.283 is the latest and greatest update. So in this latest and greatest version of MAME here, there's even more Sega Model 2 fixes. Trilinear Luma filtering should be working now, and some glitches in tile map layers are fixed. Microtexturing used to good effect in the House of the Dead is emulated for the first time, and some of the tile map layer fixes have spilled across into Sega System 24 as well. There is quite a bit packed into this changelog. I mean, the MAME developers every single month are seemingly super busy and hard at work making things even better for MAME. If you're interested and wanted to learn more about it, like everything we talk about, links will be within the GitHub link in the bottom of the description below. I don't hide my sources. And speaking about arguably pretty big releases, next up we're talking about the highly controversial iiSU. Now, we talked about iiSU just the other day when the main person behind this project stepped away from it. Anyways, development is continuing. Sapphire, from my understanding, is leading development and trying to continue on with the project. It may look and feel a little bit different than intended, but at the same time here, the project is continuing on. The whole social aspect of it that's kind of up in the air, but the front end itself seems to be pushing forward, and they just released an alpha for it. So at the time of filming, iiSU DS Alpha 0.0.3 public release is the latest and greatest update. And DS stands for dual screen, and also something else. I just can't quite put my finger on it. Let me know in the comments below. Anyways here, this is a pretty big release. I'm actually kind of very surprised it did release. So they say here, this marks the first public release of iiSU, a dual screen optimized Android launcher built for devices like the iiNeo Pocket DS, Pocket Ace, Pocket DMG, 1X Player Sugar, AYN Thor, and Retroid Pocket 5 with the RDS add-on, as well any other single-screen handheld. This version includes major UI upgrades, retro achievements integration, and a fully reworked navigation and layout system. All standalone emulators are supported. That's huge. So for more context on that, if the emulator works as a normal Android app, standalone APK, you can add it without any problem inside iiSU. To switch to the single screen wide mode, just tap on the profile icon or press the start button, go to home design and then select wide. For dual screen consoles, do the same steps and select enable iiSU DS mode. This will activate the dual screen layout for supported devices. If you are interested in this one and wanted to learn more about it, again, like everything we talk about, links are within that GitHub link below. Taking a look, there is a lot of stuff in this first public release. There are some known issues. I mean, it's still pretty early on in terms of overall development, but I am very curious to see where Sapphire takes this next. And on a quick side note here, if you wanted to see it in action, there are some YouTube videos already posted. I'll drop one as well in the sources so you can check it out. And speaking about pretty big releases, next up here we're talking about UZDoom, or UZDoom, depending on where you're at in the world. Anyways, for those unfamiliar with it, it's a feature-centric port for all Doom engine games, based on UZDoom, adding an advanced renderer and powerful scripting capabilities. And UZDoom just had a big update, their first main update. So at the time of filming, UZDoom version 4.14.3 is the latest and greatest update. And taking a look at GitHub here, this is available for Linux, Mac OS, Windows, and it's also open source. Next up here, we're talking about Team Cherry and Hollow Knight 3. There's a really interesting article up on Bloomberg, and I do recommend checking it out. It's titled, "The Makers of Silksong Aren't Done Just Yet." The developers at Team Cherry tell us they're working on new content for their popular action game. And within this article, they also talk about the future of the series and what's next for Team Cherry. Now, I don't know about you, but I find the Q&A on that interview very interesting overall. I mean, Team Cherry seems very candid in providing of quite a bit of information. And there's a bunch of spin-off articles based on that article. Anyways, like this one here, Team Cherry is thinking of making a new game instead of Hollow Knight 3 because they don't want to just be known for making Hollow Knight. And also here, this one, Hollow Knight's developers expect Silksong to lose at the Game Awards. Expedition 33 is exceptional. That's also true based on the article. I mean, Team Cherry was pretty candid that they think Expedition 33 is going to win, and I'd be very curious to see if Expedition 33 is going to win or if another game just swoops in and takes it. Who knows? I think the Game Awards are a little bit unpredictable. I mean, fan vote is only 10% and journalist vote is 90%. So we'll have to wait and see on that one. But I think a lot of people are expecting Expedition 33 to win a lot. Anyways, here, let me know your thoughts about the article in the comments below, but it is worth noting there are a lot of spoilers in it. And speaking about spoilers, next up, I'm going to spoil the early access date for Hytale for you because Hytale announced it. Anyways, if you are excited about this game, it's going into early access January 13th, 2026. Which to me is borderline unbelievable. I mean, earlier on this year, this game was completely written off and then revived and now releasing in very short order. I think this is very exciting overall if you're a fan of Minecraft or Minecraft-like games. That might be a hot take, but not really. Anyways, here, if you are excited for Hytale, let me know your thoughts in the comments below about this early access date. I think this is fantastic news, and the price point I think is around 20 bucks. And speaking about Minecraft, next up we're talking about someone playing Minecraft with a printer as a monitor. This is super fascinating. If you know anything about me, you know I like weird stuff like this. And taking a look, I don't want to say it's frames per second. It's kind of like seconds per frame. Don't know how you'd play something like this. I mean, it would be very difficult to see where anything is on screen, and for anything moving around on screen, you'd have to try to anticipate where it's going to go. Really weird overall. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below, but this seems like a super inefficient way to play the game and not necessarily a big waste of paper. But I mean, if you're looking for a bunch of fire starters, this might work pretty good. Just bundle it up, put it under the wood, and well, there's your nice fire starter. Taking a look at some of these comments, and obviously they're jokes as well. This person says, literal slideshow amount of FPS, iron lung kind of gameplay. Still more animation than One Punch Man Season 3. I've seen Season 1 and 2 of One Punch Man. I haven't started watching Season 3 yet. Very disappointed based on what I've heard so far. But anyways, here, there's a lot. Single-handedly removed an acre worth of forest. There's lots of great stuff in here. And speaking about forests, kind of. I mean, there's some trees there. Brutal segue. Next up, we're talking about Grand Theft Auto 6. Don't know if this is real, take it with a grain of salt, but at the same time, a lot of people were already speculating that this game was going to be delayed again. Anyways, here's a tweet that's getting quite a bit of attention. Breaking, according to a Rockstar Games insider, Grand Theft Auto 6 could face yet another delay, possibly pushing its release into 2027 or later. Let me know your thoughts about this one in the comments below, but I wouldn't be surprised. We'll have to wait and see. And speaking about speculative release dates, next up we're talking about Where Winds Meet. Now, Where Winds Meet released this month on Steam here to a very positive overall review score. It's a very popular game, and it's a free-to-play game. Anyways, this game is headed to mobile. A lot of people are wondering when it's going to launch. And it's speculated that it will launch sometime this year, before the end of the year. We're going to have to wait and see on that, but there was a release date on there, a placeholder one, of December 31st, 2025, which could really just mean nothing. But anyways, this game is available for a wish listing, I guess, on the Google Play Store. Not available for purchase. Well, it's free to play, but it's not available to play just yet on mobile. But anyways, that is all I've got for you in this one. Straight to the point, all stuff and no fluff. We talked about a bunch today. Feel free to discuss anything we talked about in the comments below. If you like this video, leave a like. If you didn't like this video, leave a like. Hit that subscribe button. Check out my other videos. Don't tempt fate. Save your state.